This is Ken Carpenter welcoming you to the Bing Crosby Show, transcribed in Hollywood and brought to you by new coffee flavor Instant Postum, a wonderful tasting hot beverage that contains no caffeine. It lets you sleep. And now for coffee flavor Instant Postum, here's Bing Crosby.
Thank you, Ken Carpenter, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to do one of my favorite light ballads for you. A Gershwin song from Funny Face called Wonderful. It's wonderful, it's marvelous. You should care for me. It's awful nice, it's paradise. It's what I love to see. You've made my life so glamorous. You can't blame me for feeling amorous. Oh, it's wonderful, it's marvelous that you should care for me. Wonderful, it's marvelous, you should care for me. It's so awful nice, paradise, what I love to see. You've made my life so glamorous. Don't you go blaming me for getting amorous. It's wonderful, it's marvelous that you should care for me. We're going to step aside here for an instant now as Galen Drake moves in to tell us all about the new coffee flavor Instant Postum.
Say, have you seen the new model automobiles? Classy, huh? How would you like to trade your old car in on a new model? Or better yet, did you ever feel like trading yourself in for a new model? You know, some of us take better care of our automobiles or TV sets than we do of our own complicated, sensitive bodies. And maybe you say, yeah, sure, I know somebody like that. Yeah? How about you? You ever get in arguments about nothing or toss and turn all night? Could be you're not taking care of yourself. Now, your doctor would tell you that for some people, one of the worst offenders against the delicate nervous system is caffeine. So how about switching from caffeine-heavy coffee to a new, wonderful hot drink 100% free from caffeine? New coffee flavor Instant Postum. Can't make you nervous or irritable, and it can't keep you awake. Now, you try new coffee flavor Instant Postum for at least 30 days, and just see the difference. And you'll find that your grocer has new coffee flavor Instant Postum at less than a cent a cup.
Well, Galen, that's very nicely put, and thank you. You know, there was a fellow named Billy Graham, played at Madison Square Garden in New York 2 nights in a row a week or so back. Only it wasn't the same fellow both nights. First night it was Billy Graham the evangelist, and the second Billy Graham was the welterweight boxer of the same name. I must say that I'm happy to report that the evangelist outdrew the boxer by a very big margin. Something like 19,000 against 4,500. And also the evangelist had 8,000 or 9,000 of his followers shivering in the early March blasts outside on 8th Avenue and in the 2 side streets, listening to his sermon over the loudspeakers. I was thinking and wondering what the habitués of 8th Avenue, you know, the denizens of the garden environs, the fellas that haunt the tap rooms, the pubs, and the restaurants in the area, I wonder what they thought of this situation. You know, the bookmakers, the chalk players, and the short enders, the gamblers, and so forth. Can you imagine if Big Julie, Harry the Horse, the Dancer, Society Kid Hogan, or any of those Damon Runyon characters went to the box office and asked for tickets to the Billy Graham show and found themselves sitting in the revival meeting by mistake? Of course, I think this would be a very good Wait for things to turn out, because most of them could doubtless use a little old-fashioned religion. Wouldn't hurt them at all if some of it rubbed off on them. Certainly, Billy Graham, the evangelist, got his message across better than the boxer the following night, because he lost a decision to Chico Vejar in 10 rounds. I know they call it Vijar, but he's a Chilean, and I've got to go to the Spanish pronunciation, being a purist. Vejar. Chico Vejar. Attention, please, Jimmy Powers. It was a good fight. It was an even money go, and I think it's highly encouraging. It's a good sign when a preacher of the Lord can attract an audience 5 times greater than such an outstanding bout. Of course, I don't want to knock the welterweight Billy Graham, because he's a very good fighter. He's always been a credit to the game, but the years are creeping up on little old Billy. He had a great deal of trouble getting to his opponent. Not so Billy Graham, the minister, though. He gave Beelzebub a pretty good belaboring. In fact, he always does. Or at least so I'm told. I've never heard him conduct a meeting, but I've been watching his progress through the country the past few years, even into England and other foreign countries. And he's done some very, very impressive things. It's estimated that he's conducted meetings for audiences in excess of 12 million people. Why, in England alone last year, he's credited with having attracted audiences of 2 million. And he's appeared practically everywhere in the world, even on the battlefields of Korea. Now, the Reverend Graham is not of my religious persuasion, but that's really of no importance to me. If he can bring hope and faith and love into the hearts of people who sorely need such virtues just now, I'm for him 100%. I think the greatest of these attributes, what he's doing, what he's bringing to people, is love. And I don't mean love in the movie, comic book, Tin Pan Alley sense, but I mean love for our fellow man. I mean tolerance and understanding. Understanding of our obligation to discharge the common charities of life. Appreciation of the problems of our neighbors, and concern over his plight. That's love, and that's the greatest thing in life, I think. Of course, it's not to be confused with compassion or pity. They're all right, too, but love is compounded, to paraphrase St. Paul, of patience, kindness, generosity, humility, unselfishness, and sincerity. It's a large order, isn't it? Or it seems so, but really it's not. It's just if we practice a little of it, naturally and graciously once in a while, it could well become habitual. And gee, what a perfect life that would be. This has certainly become a welter of non sequiturs, hasn't it? I started out in Madison Square Garden, and here I am talking religion. Anyhow, just so the contrast won't be too sharp or too abrupt, here's a song it's in a sort of a semi-religious vein, I guess. Whither thou goest, I will go. Wherever thou lodgest, I will lodge. Thy people shall be my people, my love. Whither thou goest, I will go. For as in that story long ago, that same sweet love story now is so. Thy people shall be my people, my love. Whither thou goest, I will go.
as in that story long ago. That same sweet love story now is so. Thy people shall be my people, my love. Whither thou goest, I will go.
And once again, here's Galen Drake.
You ever lie awake at night all tense and rigid, trying not to worry about all the problems and chores that you have to face tomorrow? You hear every noise in the house, and the more you listen, the louder it gets. Of course, you try to tell yourself nothing's wrong, but you can't relax, you can't sleep, and finally morning comes and you drag yourself out of bed. You know, it's not normal to feel like that day after day. But have you been depending on the caffeine in coffee for a quick pickup? Well, your doctor will tell you that for some people, one of the worst offenders against the human nervous system is caffeine. So switch from caffeine-heavy coffee to wonderful new coffee flavor Instant Postum, now available for the first time. No caffeine, and there isn't a taut nerve, a sleepless hour, or a headache in it. Try new coffee flavor Instant Postum for at least 30 days and relax. Feel better, act better, and look better.
One of the songs that was very popular throughout the latter part of 1954, still hear it quite a bit, If I Give My Heart to You.
If I give my heart to you, will you handle it with care? Will you always treat me tenderly and in every way be fair? If I give my heart to you, will you give me all your love? Will you swear that you'll be true to me by the light that shines above? And will you sigh with me when I'm sad? Smile with me when I'm glad, and always be as you are with me tonight. Think it over and be sure. Please don't answer till you do. When you promise all these things to me, then I'll give my heart to you.
That's about it for this evening. Matter of fact, that's all for this week. But we'll be right back here Monday night, though. Same time, same place. You have a nice weekend, you hear?
The Bing Crosby Show was produced and transcribed in Hollywood by Bill Morrow and Murdo McKenzie and brought to you by new coffee flavor Instant Postum, a wonderful tasting hot beverage that contains no caffeine. It lets you sleep. Try some soon. Enjoy new coffee flavor Instant Postum, and you'll enjoy your sleep. This is Ken Carpenter, hoping we'll see you again Monday night.